what's going on YouTube, GZTV? Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Back with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the NBA. I'm going to be a little quiet because there's people that are sleeping, but yeah, I think there were 9 games on tonight. This will be a somewhat bigger video. I just streamed on Twitch for like an hour, just kind of playing some, whatchamacallit. But yeah, let's get into the games. You know, my Celtics played tonight, so that's always fun. Celtics Magic. That's cool. I was really tired today, so I only really watched the Celtics game and maybe a little bit of college football during the afternoon. Again, I'm really nasally. Sorry about that. I will try to get better as fast as I possibly can. But Jason Tatum and Derek White lead the Celtics over the Magic. They win by 6. Yeah. 12 straight points in the fourth quarter to close out the game between Derek White and Jason Tatum. 12 straight. Yeah, it's good stuff. Tatum, very nifty moves to get to the rim and kind of spin and hit some and ones. Yeah, man, Derek White, clutch buckets. Gotta commend him. But it was really cool seeing Bobo out there for the Magic. I haven't really watched the Magic that much. I watched a little bit of their opener against the Pistons, but not really that much. So Bobo out there, that's dope. Apologize. Yeah, Cole Anthony was out there hustling, so it's good. You know, Franz Wagner kind of having like a Dirk-like arsenal and making some good shots. But looking at the box score for the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, 40 points, 40% from 3, 67% from the field, so a very, very efficient night. And I'm not really a big fan of Marcus Smart's like extra curriculars that he has in the games, but shit, my voice is struggling, like it really is. But yeah, Derek White, 27 points. Looking at the Magic side, I can't really say there's a flaw because I think they played pretty good cohesively. It's just the Celtics are a tough team to face off against. Paolo Banchero, another 20-plus point performance. He put up 23. This guy's looking impressive. As a rookie, dude, voice cracks out the ass. Possibly rookie of the year early in the season, but we will see how it plays out. Because I think a guy like Benedict Mathurin could really sweep him off his feet. We'll see. Only time will tell. Wendell Carter, he made a 3 and he went 15 and 12. Nice little stat line for the big man there. Love watching him play. Terrence Ross, a veteran, going out for 29. Yeah, again, there's not really much wrong with the Magic squad right now. They're all playing pretty damn good, but let's move on to 76ers and Spurs, because there was a doubleheader on NBA TV that I didn't really care for. And when I saw that the Sixers lost this game and they've started the season 0-3, I was appalled. I was like, are we serious? But Spurs handed the 76ers their 3rd straight loss to open the season. They win by 9, so Doug McDermott, 4 3-pointers, 14 points in the second half. Jeez. Sunday night? What? It's not a Sunday game. Joel Embiid putting up 40 for nothing. Tyrese Halliburton had some pretty good shots. Jakob Poeltl was rebounding the fuck out of the basketball. And yeah, Doug McDermott is obviously the elephant in the room, having a big second half for the Spurs. James Harden passing a little more than he should have. I feel like he definitely should have been on the scoring end a little more this game, but it is what it is. Looking at the Spurs, you know, Kelvin Johnson, he put up 21. Jakob Poeltl, 13 points, 11 rebounds. I know 11 rebounds isn't a lot, but literally all of those rebounds mattered. But yeah, Devin Vassell, again, having a good game, 22 points off of 50% of the 3-point shooting. Moving on to our 76ers, Joel Embiid, man, having an MVP performance to no avail, 40 points and 13 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey, he put up 25 tonight. And yeah, James Harden didn't score a lot, but he had 12 points and 12 assists, so I don't think he played god-awful. Obviously, it's not really enough, but again, guys like PJ Tucker, they need to start stepping up. They need to start going for 10 points, or else it's not really going to go well. They don't have the solid starting 5. They have 4 really good players, but then PJ Tucker just kind of ruins the mojo. He can't get enough shots up. I think that's a problem. Maybe I'm wrong. Pistons, Pacers. The Pacers end a 12-game losing streak. They beat the Pistons by 9. We know Tyrese Halliburton is the star in Indiana right now, hitting some threes. Goga Batazde finishing at the rim. Benedict Mathurin as well. So is Chris Duarte. I mean, this team was just taking it to the rack every time. Jalen Smith as well. I mean, yeah, man, Benedict Mathurin, 27 points as a rookie. I think he scored 26 last game, so he's just continuing a rookie campaign. So, yeah, 3 3-pointers in the third quarter, which really mattered a lot. Yeah. So from last season to now, they lost 12 straight games. So they lost 10 games straight to end the last season. But here they are, looking at the box score, because we always do. Sadiq Bey, he put up 20 and 11. I don't think the Pistons really played that bad, honestly. For what caliber they are and what position they're at, I think they played pretty solid. Sadiq Bey, 20 and 11. Isaiah Stewart, he had 11 and 16. Cade Cunningham had 22 points, 50% from 3. And Jaden Ivey had 17 and 11. I feel like he's going to be a big facilitator. He can get to the rim. He can kick the ball out. That's pretty dope. He shot 67% from 3, so that's pretty good. I'm not complaining about the Pistons' performance there. Moving on, we have the Heat and the Raptors. After a scuffle, the Heat hold on to top the Raptors by 3. A lot of heated stuff going on. Yeah. Bam Adebayo had some plays. Kyle Lowry hit some runners. And he was passing the ball around. Jimmy Butler was making some plays. Yeah, Caleb Martin and Christian Koloko. I don't know if Christian Koloko is a guy you'd want to fight. I don't know. That's kind of insane. Caleb Martin's crazy for that. But, yeah, if you've seen Christian Koloko, he's a big-ass dude. He's pretty big. We're looking at the Raptors here. 23 points for Pascal Siakam. Pretty damn good there. 23 as well for Gary Trent. And off the bench, we actually had Precious Achiuwa putting up 18 and 11. So that's great. I love that. 40% from 3 for Precious. That's pretty dope. I mean, good bench player. I guess you can attribute this loss to Fred VanVleet's kind of lack of offense. He definitely could have got at least double figures. I mean, come on. The rest of your team played good, and you're just... I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate. I love Fred VanVleet. He's a great player. He's earned my respect. But, yeah, he needs to kind of play a little better there. Jimmy Butler, he made a 3. He had 24 points. Max Strus, very underrated player in this league. He had 20 off the bench. So, yeah, good game for the Heat there. They are 2-1, I believe, now. 1-2. Wow, what the fuck? Oh, shit, okay. Cavs and Bulls, what a fucking beatdown. I never even expected Chicago to get their ass kicked this bad. I thought this was going to be a good game, man. Two teams that are trying to make it far in the playoffs, had some shots. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell scores 32 points. The Cavaliers roll past the Bulls. They win by 42. I think that's like the largest deficit of the season. Yeah. LeBron James didn't even open a season with back-to-back 30-point games, and now Donovan Mitchell has. He makes Cavs history in his first few games on the roster. So, good job there, Donovan Mitchell going to the rim. Javonte Green, my Celtics guy, having a nice defensive play on the block. Karis LeVert was dishing the ball. Kobe White was driving, Yeah, good passing for the Cavs, I would say. Evan Mobley just executing off of the good passes. My voice is so quaky and so crackly. But yeah, looking at the Cavs, we had 32 points for Donovan Mitchell. He shot 67% from the field. And off the bench, Kevin Love put up 15 and 12, so that's a pretty good game for a veteran, He knows what he's doing out there. And looking at the Bulls here, yikes, 23 points for Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine returned. That is a good sign for the Bulls. It's just he didn't return to a very welcoming team effort. He put up 23, shot 33% from the 3. I think a guy like Ayo DeSomu, I know he's a young guy and you got to kind of cut him some slack, but I really wish he would have knocked some more shots down this game and kind of took more shots even. But maybe, I mean, obviously with Zach LaVine back, he's not going to have that big of a role, but I just think Ayo DeSomu needs to do better for the future. I still think he's a good player, though. Rockets and Bucks. I didn't even watch any of these games, by the way. I'm just kind of looking at stuff and trying to analyze the game. I didn't even see Giannis Antetokounmpo do this. I should have put in the title. Giannis Antetokounmpo scores 44 points. The Bucks beat the Rockets by 20. And 1 dunks. Jeez, Giannis was just all over. Obviously, I mean, he's a fantastic player, just dunking on people and whatnot. Great game. Let's see. Just all the muscle. It was all Giannis. I mean, Kenyon Martin and Jalen Green had some really good connections, but yeah. Milwaukee's career free throws leader is Giannis Antetokounmpo, by the way. So for y'all hating on his free throws, fuck off. But let's look at the box score here. Kind of analyze some things. We'll start with the losers, the Houston Rockets. Who's this? Oh, Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith Jr. came out 13 and 11. Pretty decent for a rookie. 22 points for Jalen Green. He's having a pretty good start this season. Yeah, pretty good start for him. But Usman Garuba kind of struggles on the offensive end for them, so that's kind of where they fall. Looking at the Bucks, 44 and 12 for Giannis, including a 67% from the 3 shooting night, and he shot great from the field as well. We don't gloss over that. Drew Holiday had a good game as well. He had 19 points and 10 assists. He shot 75% from 3. So, yeah, good job for the Bucks, having a dominant win starting the season 2-0. Grizzlies Mavericks, another shitty game, but it's not even as bad as the Bulls game. So, it's interesting. Luka Doncic and the Mavs have a fast start. They ripped the Grizzlies apart, winning by 41. Yeah, 2 really shitty games out of 9. So we had, I don't know. We had some pretty bad games tonight, but it still shows some things about teams, and we can have our takeaways about it, so it's still kind of nice to go over the games. Yeah, Luka performing in Showtime. Tim Hardaway had a third quarter buzzer beater. Yeah, Luka Doncic playing good defense and offense, which Luka isn't even really that good of a defender, so I'm impressed. JaVale McGee had a nice dunk, I guess. Yeah, Luka was passing the ball. Like, he was just, every facet of the game, he just had it on lock. But, I can't believe people are saying Ja is better than Luka. People are so stupid. It's weird. It's delusional. I respect Ja Morant, but dude, it's delusional. I'm not even taking that off of recency bias off of this game. Luka is better than Ja. Like, it's close, yeah, but that's just my spiel. Ja Morant, he had 20 points tonight, shot 50% from the field, and I mean, he's taking tough layups, so you gotta commend him for that. Great defense for the Mavericks tonight. They're a good team. I think they have a lot of potential. You know, Luka Doncic, he put up 32 and 10. Not as many points as I was expecting out of him. I thought he was going to go for like fucking 50 tonight. He had like 26 or 25 in the first half. Man, Christian Wood, what a bench player. I don't know why he's not starting. They're tripping. I know they like Dorian Finney-Smith. I know he's like a hustle player, but Jesus, you guys need to start Christian Wood. I guess it's kind of like what the Heat were doing to Tyler Hero when he first got into the league. Yeah, 25 and 12, man. 50% from the field, 33% from the 3. Christian Wood's a great player, and I've kind of known that for some time, obviously, since he's been on the Pistons. So, had a couple breakout games. I'm like, all right, this Christian Wood guy's nice. And Sadiq Bey's kind of doing that in Detroit now, interestingly enough. But let's talk about the Nuggets-Thunder game. The Thunder have gotten close on a couple occasions for, like, not having Chet. They've been playing their asses off. But Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray lead a tired Nuggets past the Thunder. They win by 5. 6 all-time with 78 triple-doubles of Wilt Chamberlain. Jamal Murray played his first game. He put up 16. Well, he hasn't played in 18 months, so he comes back and has a pretty solid game. Let's look at the box score. I need to get through this video. I am like, my voice is dying off, but I gotta say the Thunder didn't play that bad. Well, actually, let me talk about the Magic Grizzlies. See who is struggling. Steven Adams. He's not really an offensive force, but he didn't even play that good anyway. And you kind of hope that out of a veteran center that had a couple good years in Oklahoma City. But speaking of Oklahoma City, 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, again, putting up 25 plus and not winning. Shai's used to that, and I don't know how he hasn't requested a trade. He has so much loyalty, and I have so much respect for that, but jeez. Josh Giddey had a pretty good game. He had 19 and 12. He shot 50% from 3. The 2K god Alexei Pokusevski struggled, didn't really have enough minutes, didn't really get enough opportunities. So there's that for you. Yeah, the Nuggets just played a fucking hell of a game, right? I mean, 11 and 10 for Aaron Gordon. He shot 33% from the 3. 22 points for MPJ. He's playing fucking fantastic this year. 50% from 3. He's looking really good. He's looking like the guy that everyone hoped he would become. Nikola Jokic, 19, 13, and 16. Crazy stat line. It's normal for Jokic. He shot 60% from the field, made a 3. KCP, I mean, he struggled a couple of times in a couple of their other games, but he put up 21 tonight. He shot 60% from the 3 and over 50% from the field. So, good game. Shout out to the Nuggets. Beating the Warriors really set up some momentum for them and really gave them some confidence. Let's move on to Clippers and Kings. Last game of the night. Paul George scores 40. Jesus, he scored 40 as the Clippers beat the Kings by 2. They only beat the Kings by 2 with Paul George scoring 40. Yikes. Okay, that's interesting. He had a couple of dunks. Robert Covington, a great defensive guy. He had some plays this game. Nicholas Batum dropped some dimes. Marcus Morris Sr. Hit some threes. Paul George playing defense. We know he's a great two-way player. But let's look at the box score. I kind of want to get this video out the way here. 40 points for Paul George. That's really all, but that's all they needed. He shot 30% from 3 and over 50% from the field. Great MVP caliber performance, scoring-wise for Paul George. Let's move on to the Kings. We had Domantas Sabonis putting up 11 and 10. De'Aaron fucking Fox putting up 36. But again, KJ Okpala has kind of been a handicap for this team. No offense, but yeah, I'm just into the video. I'm tired, bro. Like seriously.